secure. Move in and take positions. Quiet. Did you hear that? This is Lee. Give me status. Always clear. There's nothing here, Sam. What the hell? Son of a bitch! Lee's are swinging around later.
Warning. Coolant rod 2 offline. Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
New objective. Reach reactor control room and replace the coolant rod 2. Well, it is a sad day in Doom 3 BFG Edition because Bravo team is no more. They perished at the hands of the Hellspawn. Yes, I'm BigMacDavis here. We are in the Enpro facility of the Doom 3 BFG Edition walkthrough for the PC, played through Steam on the Veteran difficulty setting.
Marine, Bravo team is down. Their operational status is unknown. They were carrying a military transmission card. It's vital you retrieve that card as it contains encoded data needed to send the distress signal to the fleet. The last hope to get reinforcements. Find that card and find it fast.
Well, Thomas Kelly, you didn't send many condolences to Bravo team. But we will find that card. Now, once you head down these stairs right here, there's no going back up, so make sure you grab all the supplies you need. And we'll head inside the storage. I love doing that because the barrel blows up and the zombie blows up as well. Now there's some shotgun shells inside here, so grab what you need. And we'll now head inside the Enpro facility. And this is where we're going to unlock the achievement for keeping a Sentry Bot alive. So, let's do it. Now, I like to keep ahead of the bot buddy, if I can. Watch out for the barrels. Sentry Bot might blow them up by accident. Good, that imp was aiming at me. I was hoping he wouldn't aim at the Sentry Bot.
Attention. All personnel evacuate facility.
How about you go ahead of me?
Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
Now, don't follow the Sentry Bot any further than this fire. We must turn it off. Yes, Bot Buddy, I will be following you shortly, but we must begin the valve routing procedure.
Gas leak stopped. Fire extinguished.
Yes, I'm coming. Let's go. Screw off. Sentry Bot, you're shooting me, buddy. Oh, come on, recover. Yeah, tons of imps will spawn, my goodness. Don't you dare. Don't you dare die on me, buddy. Yay! Achievement unlocked, Bot Buddy. We did it. It's actually not that difficult to do. Shut up.
Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
And now comes the arduous task of going back through the Enpro facility and grabbing up the supplies we missed. And the enemies we missed as well. Oh no, you don't. Can you die to this barrel? No. Huh. Barrel residue was a little bit bluish in color. And I took a serious beating from not only the imps, but also the Sentry Bot. Shot me from behind. Friendly fire. Woohoo! Right in the butt. And here's where the Sentry Bot woke up from his nap. So now, we blow up the barrels. By the way, this level, you should be able to get the achievement for blowing up 50 barrels. There is more than enough in this level. And I will blow all of them up, just because it's so much fun to do. You know how it is. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it, but yellow barrels don't blow up right away. Orange ones do, and this door is locked. Now once you grab this shotgun shells and the health, 2 imps will spawn. Haha! Point blank right in the sucker. Now over here we can get Paul Rad's PDA. Alright. Actually, I'll save it because this lady likes to talk. So we'll save it for when after we exit the Enpro facility. Like this large room that we're in. Can I back up any files? No, I cannot. Now don't miss this side area right here.
Warning. Coolant Rod 2 offline. Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
Grab up all the supplies here, including the plasma cell. It is very nice to have. And we shall continue on our merry way, hopefully without that lady interrupting me all the time. Gosh, if I wanted a lady to interrupt me, I'd get married. Wow, that hissing sound is loud. Let's get out of here. Now, yeah, I like to use the shotgun a little bit through here. You know, it doesn't get a lot of love, so I decided to give it a little bit of love. And here we go. By the way, that joke about, you know, a lady interrupting me. If I wanted a lady to interrupt me, I'd get married. That was just a joke. I don't want any haters. I like women. I hear a lady. Speaking of ladies, I hear a lady crying up above. I don't like it when women cry. So let's go find out what the matter is here. Before we do that, we still got to listen to Paul Rad's PDA, so how about we just do that right now? Cooling rods replacement.
Paul Rad, Chief Technical Officer for the Enpro facility. During my weekly inspection of the coolant system, I discovered yet another safety violation. As I've stated repeatedly, our service manuals must be followed to the letter. Now this includes changing back filters for the coolant system on schedule and not when maintenance gets around to it. As you know, unclean back filters will create pressure inside the coolant system's release tubes. Even a minor disruption in a release tube can dislodge or destroy its coolant rod, overheating the core, and possibly sending the entire facility up in smoke. Now let me be clear, If I see this again, the team responsible will be transferred to sewage treatment before the day is over.
Yeah, sewage treatment. I would not want that job. That's why replacing the coolant rods is so important, people. And that's why it's our primary objective right now. Sentry problems.
Paul Rad, Chief Technical Officer for the Enpro facility. I appreciate UAC's concerns following the number of stress-related illnesses spreading throughout the base. However, I don't understand why we require such a large detail of armed security bots in Enpro. Now, you may disagree, but I trust my team's mental condition far more than whatever programming is running inside those bots. Which brings me to the reason for this report. Today, one of my best engineers, Patrick Thomas, was nearly shot when a bot refused his clearance. That's right, shot. Luckily, a nearby team from maintenance caught up to it and smashed it with a pipe wrench before it could chase Pat down. Now, it'll be days before he's ready to return to work, and I don't think you'll ever get him close to one of those bots again. Our jobs are difficult enough without needing to avoid getting shot. If we're going to be treated like prisoners, I respectfully request that you afford us the courtesy of being guarded by people instead of machines.
Well, I can't see a sweetness doing that. You must have not had candy on you. He must have wanted candy, and you didn't have candy, and so he got angry. The Sentry Bot got angry. That's the only explanation I have as to why a sweetness would turn deadly on you. New clone porn movies posted daily. Is this the new taboo? Come and see what everyone is talking about. See gorgeous identical clones in action. Only 15 credits per month. Oh, that would be weird, wouldn't it? To make an identical clone of yourself and then get busy with it. Oh. All staff, as a reminder, tomorrow is our ice cream social in the Mars City kitchen. We will have the typical flavors of vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, blueberry, and a few surprises. I really hope you'll be at this event. The social committee is working hard to find fun things for us to do on our meager budget. It is a real downer when people don't show up. I mean, come on. Only 7 of you came to our pizza social last month. If you've got better ideas for the social committee, please forward them along. We hope to see you tomorrow. Hey, if it's free food, I'll show up for certain. I hope Paul Rad showed up. He got the email. Now, about that crying woman. There she is. What's wrong there, girl? What's wrong? By the way, this, you can't get over here just yet. Yeah, 2 lost souls will come for you, and yeah, they exited out of her head. Ugh. Poor girl. I wonder who she was. Well, she is Theresa Chase. Well, too bad for you, lady. Anyway, let's listen to her PDA and see what she has to say. Weapon research.
This is the audio log of weapon analyst Theresa Chase, dated November 3rd, 2145. I'm pleased to report that the preliminary tests on the ammo storage in the new Mach 3 plasma gun has far exceeded our expectations. We realized a full 50% gain in the storage capacity of ammo packs as a result of utilizing techniques engineered in the Alpha Lab's molecular compactor. I believe with the ongoing compaction research, we will reach our goal of 3 times the plasma storage currently available in standard ammo packs. I would also like to mention that all of the employees here at the Enpro Plant have been very helpful and quite eager to accommodate all of my requests. For security reasons, I've locked the plasma gun and the extra ammo in locker 063 with door code 972. End of log.
So she's part of the plasma gun research team. Well, more specifically, plasma canisters that fuel the plasma gun. Wow. Very nice, Theresa Chase. Theresa, please take a few minutes in the next day or so to create an audio report based on your plasma storage findings. The board is looking forward to hearing about your accomplishments. As you know, security has been tight lately with all the accidents, and as a result, we can't be too careful. Please make sure you lock up your test weapon and add the cabinet code into your report. Great job, Lloyd. Theresa, hope you like your new office. I think you'll find it much easier to concentrate on the plasma gun project without those dweebs in engineering drooling all over you. How pathetic, right? Anyway, I'll be down there from time to time if you ever want to talk or get something to eat. You're probably sick of hearing it, but I think seeing you every day is more valuable to me than any amount of money I've gotten from working here. Believe me, being a supervisor, I make a lot. Your pal, Lloyd. Oh, can you be any more obvious, Lloyd? That, you want to... Yeah, you want to go out with Theresa, don't you? Maybe a little bit more? Original message sent November 7th, 2145 to Elizabeth McNeil. Get used to her name, everybody. She's in the expansion pack, Resurrection of Evil. Liz, Lloyd has really outdone himself this time. He's moved me into the office next to the trench in Enpro. Does he really think by moving me to the most remote office on this wretched base that I'll be more attracted to him? Wait, it might be working. Being isolated for this long is getting to me. I'm a chatterbox whenever I get the chance to talk to a real person. Okay, I've got to get back to work. T. I know what you're talking about. When I was still there, I felt like I was the only woman surrounded by a bunch of drooling men. I miss the work, but I don't miss that place. I feel like I'm lucky to be out of there. Keep your eyes open for trouble. I don't trust some of the executives up there. I can't wait to see you back on Earth when your research is completed. Your friend, Liz. Alright, yeah, poor Theresa and Elizabeth McNeil. It's gotta be tough being one of the few women on Mars, you know? Because it's not like Earth where a guy can just go out and get a girl anytime he wants. Alright, so 972. Aha, we don't need any plasma gun ammo, but there it is. We will unlock the doors and release the bridge.
Service bridge now operational.
We must be careful of 6 lost souls. There's 3. And there's 6. So, yeah, the chain gun works wonders on the lost souls, by the way, so that's the weapon I will be using.
Attention. All personnel evacuate the facility.
Can I switch to the right weapon, please? 4 lost souls through there, but I was just looking at the reactor. Look how red it is. It is not cooled down. This is why we must replace the coolant rod. Now, our eventual goal is to get through this hazard door.
Please contact plant management for immediate assistance.
But it's sealed because the temperature is too high. So we will be back.
Warning. Reactor core
We'll keep these barrels intact for a trap as we come back later on. Make sure the imp doesn't blow it up. Which is a possibility, by the way. Really? How many shots do you take? Now watch out for 2 lost souls. One on top of you if you stand right here, and one in front of you. Make sure these barrels blow up. They're just too dangerous to be kept intact. So yeah, just the occasional imp population occur. Nothing, nothing too strenuous. And the occasional maggot, of course. Let's head down the lift. This is a long lift, by the way.
Warning. Reactor core temperature 585 degrees Celsius.
585 degrees Celsius? That's hot. That is very hot.
Warning. Reactor core temperature beyond acceptable levels.
I would say they're beyond acceptable levels.
Louise, you gotta find that transmission card. If Swan gets his hands on it, the what?
So why don't you want Swan to get his hands on the card for? Just a lost soul. Nothing too bad. Mere imps. Yes. Oh! You didn't notice me. That's why you didn't creep up to the barrels. There is some whispering here, though I can't understand what it's saying. Now we have the Wraith. Basically very similar to the maggot, except that it teleports from place to place. But they're very easy to deal with. We'll save these barrels, by the way, for a trap very shortly. Right now. Wait till the teleports and then boom. Well, didn't quite work out. The second imp right here teleported a little bit too late, but... And I missed this barrel as well, so... If you get all the barrels just right, it will all work out. It's still red. Needs to be cooled down. 900 degrees Celsius. Well, the screen's starting to shake, which means we gotta replace the rod too. Let's do it.
Do you see the card?
No, sir.
Okay, let's get to the communications facility. We can stop the transmission from there.
Whatever you say, Counselor.
Oh, there's still a survivor of Bravo team, it looks like.
Coolant rod 2 online.
Now comes the task of getting back to where we were. And as you see, yeah, now the coolant rod has cooled down the generator. Just a couple of imps, nothing too major. And luckily they're all one at a time, so... Let's use our plasma gun on the way back. They give us lots of plasma ammo. You see how the Wraith works? He'll teleport till he's close enough to you, and then he'll charge you. Give us lots of plasma cells in this map. You can almost do this entire map using just the plasma gun. Wow, we have a long way to go back up, don't we? But that's okay. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're good. Gotta make idle chatter on this elevator, otherwise it's a long journey back up. And it's still going up. Wow. TNT Evolution, map 16 all over again. Deepest reaches. Or maybe even that one map by John Romero in Sigil. It had the long door. Oh, there's some armor back here if you need it. And there's no enemies in this room on the way back. Here's where we saved our barrels. Oh, bummer. I was a little bit too early there, but oh well. Yay, it's blue, it's not red no more, which means we can now go through the hazard door.
Hazard doors now
Just step in and step out. For a maggot and a wraith that want to tear your face open. This can be kind of a complicated area, though it's not bad. There's a wraith. Luckily, a couple shots with the shotgun takes care of it. Grab the supplies here in this hidey hole. Yeah, Doom Guy loves to explore all the holes that he comes across. Can I back up anybody's files? No. I am going to blow these up, though, as a precaution. Just on the slim chance that I die to them. Now, on the left side, where that maggot came from, will be some supplies. But watch out. Another maggot opens up, because he wants to surprise you. It's your birthday today. Or is it? That is the question. Just let the enemies come to you. Single file. Not that difficult to do. Oh, he's trying to be clever. Do you see that? Well, I got a clever surprise for him. We took care of him. I haven't used my grenades all this level. It's just so much fun to use your other weapons because, yeah, I use grenades mostly on the zombies that can shoot at you. Right in the noggin, and you died. There's nothing you can do in here except kill a couple zombies. That one just exploded. There's some supplies under the pipe, if you so need them. Don't jump in there, that's instant death. Grab lots of... Oops, I didn't mean to fire that. Grab lots of supplies if you need them. And we'll blow up the barrels. Because why not? We're here. Yeah, watch out. When you come in this room, there's a zombie right here that I already blew up with the barrel. And a maggot will come behind you. Yeah, I guess if you were very good, you can strategically shoot the barrels as the imps appear in this room, but since they appear one at a time, it's really not that difficult. Some armor shards under here. I swear, armor, you'll never get under, I'd say, 75 armor. I mean, they give you so much armor, first of all, and the armor drains so much slower. Plasma storage. Oh, we can't get inside there, huh? We need a PDA of somebody famous. Who might that be? Oh, somebody just left it conveniently. Steve Hammer. Well. Okay, Steve. Mr. Hammer, what have you got for me? Plasma ammo code.
Steve Hammer, service technician. Since Private Swenson wigged out, shot up that drink machine, then lit himself up with a plasma gun, we've all been a bit nervous. All of us in maintenance knew he was losing it. Finally, when that darn drink machine wouldn't accept his credits, he lost it. Started swearing up and down, and you had to laugh when that machine lit up, but before any of us could react, he fed himself enough plasma to power an office building. There wasn't enough head to clean up, just vapor. It's a bad thing to happen to anyone. Anyway, I know with all the psych problems we've had lately, we need the additional security, but when the guards start going nuts, now, I don't know, all this extra weapons and ammunition, I mean, do we really need so much firepower laying around? Well, a couple of us decided to lock up all of the unsecured plasma rounds we could find. The code is 734. I think we'll all sleep a bit better tonight knowing it's locked up.
Alright, 734. Steve Hammer? Thank you, Steve Hammer. Hammer? Steve, I'm still shaken from that incident with Swenson. When I close my eyes, I still see that look on his face in the instant between the impact of the plasma and when his head turned to blue vapor. I don't think I'll ever be able to sleep again. I never liked him. I don't know who was crazy enough to give him a plasma gun, but no one should go that way. The worst of it is, I've seen a lot of folks who seem more on edge than Swenson was. Something needs to be done. We should lock up the ammo in one of the storage lockers for starters. You pick the code. Make sure you file a report, too. Guys, this isn't a chain letter, but a choice for all of us to save a little girl that's going to die of a serious and fatal form of cancer. Please send this to everyone you know, or don't know at that. This little girl has 6 months left to live her life, and as her last wish, she wanted to send a chain letter telling everyone to live their life to fullest, since she never will. She'll never make it to prom, graduate school, or get married and have a family of her own. By you sending this to as many people as possible, you can give her and her family a little hope, because with every name that this is sent to, the UAC will donate 3 credits per name to her treatment and recovery plan. One guy sent this to 500 people. So, I know that we can send it to at least 5 or 6. Come on, you guys. And if you're too selfish to waste 10 through 15 minutes in scrolling this and forwarding it to everyone, just think it could be you one day. And it's not even your credits, just your time. Please help this little girl out, guys. I know you can do it. I love you guys. This isn't a chain letter. As her last wish, she wanted to send a chain letter. Okay, Eric Grossman. I'm not even sure if this is real or not. I'm very skeptical when I see things like this. That's just me, though. And another question. If the UAC is going to donate 3 credits per person who sends it, or per person who receives the email, see, that's what's kind of weird about that. Okay, anyway. Let's go back, before I forget, let's go back to that cabinet code with 734, I believe it was. 734. Wow. Steve Hammer Steve Hammer was not lying when he said there was a lot of plasma in here. Alright, so that's done. We can gather up the remainder of the supplies, whatever we need, and continue on.
Hey. Over here. We were hit. I don't know how much farther I can go. Here. Take the transmission card. We can't stay here. Isn't safe. We better move.
Just a couple of wraiths down here, nothing too major. Well, it seems like the last member of Bravo team has now been extinct. I think you can actually kill them as they're teleporting, like when they're invisible. I think the word teleport is not the right word. They become invisible, and then you can slightly hear the pitter-patter of their footprints as they're walking towards you. Then they become visible again. So, I don't think there are any supplies in here, in this large Bravo team death area. So I think we're safe to go to the exit of this level. So let's go. We're going to exit the Enpro facility and enter the comm transfer. But that will be for the next video. So yeah, we just made it through the Enpro facility. Bravo team is no more, and we have the transmission card. Now we must get to the communications transfer, as we see here, and go to communications so we can send that transmission. Hopefully nobody will stop us along the way, but we shall see. So until then, I'm BigMacDavis, and I shall see you in the next Doom 3 video. So take care, everybody.